Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another exclusive weather watch. Currently, we do not have any threat of a tornado right now. A lot of severe thunderstorms coming in. If you currently live in anywhere in the metro area, you are about to get rained on. El Reno, Yukon, even. So just keep that in mind. Ponca City, Call Nation, you're getting your little bit of rain right now. We're about to have some rain moving into Stillwater, I'd say in the next couple of minutes here. Not couple of minutes, but 30 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and get this radar looking a little bit more easier on the eyes. There we go. Anyways, southern storms still coming in, so we're going to be getting a lot of storms. Not really nothing to worry about at the moment, but it can become a potential threat. With that in mind, I will be watching them for probably the next 30 minutes. If things start getting a little more active, I may consider keeping the stream going. So yeah, we're going to be using a wide array of Oklahoma radars using the National Weather Service radar. Well, radar service, National Weather Service in general, but yeah. Should be a good one. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too crazy. But if we do get something, we'll see it. We have, who is this guy real quick? Let's give him a little shout out before I just pop up on his stream to get some views on the ground right now. We have
what's keeping us
Storm
going.
Chaser.
The sound has been a little
Carnegie,
bit better.
Oklahoma. As you can see,
What we've got.
we got a pretty decent little thunderstorm moving in here. 77 degrees, 4:50 p.m. You just gotta love it. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Anyway, it's pretty decent weather, obviously. Nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and get back to our radar, see what we got going on here. A lot of, I would like to just say normalness. Nothing too crazy. Especially for just a normal thunderstorm. But we all know how quickly that can change. Let me go ahead and get the prediction center going. Alright, so as you can see here, this is what we got going on. Heavy rain and flash flood possible. We have severe thunderstorms possible with some rain. So far nothing too crazy, but it can always change. For April 4th, we'll probably not see as much action. We might just see some rain and thunderstorms. And then April 5th, it moves out. So, today will be one of our days here for some heavy rain, flash flooding possible. We're going to go ahead and take another look at their tornado prediction. So far, we're just under a severe thunderstorm watch. Tornadoes are due north, but in our state, and where I'm covering, North Texas and South Kansas, nothing. Nothing too crazy. We're going to come back to our radar here, take a little look-see. Rain is moving in pretty quickly. The wind has picked up a bit too, so that might have a factor into it. And yeah. Here, let's go ahead and get a look at the wind speeds. So here we got AccuWeather. Haven't really used them much. This is what the winds look like. And this is what we got going on speed-wise. Hold on. I never said that. 17 mile per hour, which I'd say is a little too low. I'd say about 20 to 30, maybe even 40. We had about 50, probably one gust, but I mean, judging by what I was seeing, oh well, maybe it did slow down actually. But you know, it always will do that to you. You know, can't ever be too sure. Anyways, let's take another look at what we got here. Storms are moving in pretty strong. Nothing too much to worry about though. I'm gonna zoom in on the metro a bit here. Let's go back south, see what's going on in good old northern Texas, see what we got coming in. We got some pretty decent sized storms coming in. This one just grew enough to get a severe thunderstorm warning or watch. Right? Watch, warning. Which one is it? Warning. Okay. It does say we have one tornado warning, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's all the way up in Illinois. We can go ahead and take a quick look at it, though. Might as well. It's not making up its mind very well. Nor is it picking up these, there we is the Indianapolis. Are their radars broken? What's going on here? I'm refreshing. There we go. Alright, we got a tornado warning up north here. Damn, their radars suck up here, man. They're way better down here. Though they will still take just as long to load in. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're going to definitely get some heavy patches of rain coming in. Let's see what we got going on lightning. I know we can use the News 9 National Radar for that. Alright, here we go. Not too bad on the lightning, not as bad as it was last time. But still pretty heavy lightning. Let's go ahead and get this moving. See what we got going on. It's a little more cleaned up, if you can tell. But I can also be less accurate. We got a pretty big lightning strike down here. Let's see. Intensity 133. That's bigger than the one we went over last stream. Let's take a look, see at this one. 112. Nah, that's not. What about this one? Intensity cloud to ground 78. Intensity 84. Man. So we're getting some strong lightning moving in. Not too much to worry about right now. Let's see, is there any is there any way I could check hell? No. Okay. I don't think we'll get any hell, but we'll find out. But yeah, we got a lot going on right now. So, while we go ahead and wait for these to ramp up a bit, we're going to go ahead and take a break. welcome back to the stream. Currently, storms are moving into the metro, but I wanted to point this out. They are also developing right over New Cordell, kind of Weatherford, Hinton. They're developing behind, so there's probably going to be a little more rain for y'all up north, a little more than you probably expected. There's also been this bad boy down here who developed into a pretty gnarly little supercell. We could possibly see him come up into Oklahoma pretty damn soon. But nothing too crazy right now, as I just want to mention that real quick. My bad, my mic was still muted. Alright, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and get a quick little update going on. This is what it looks like. These yellow, I forgot the shape name, damn it. They're just severe thunderstorm, nothing to be too concerned about at the moment. We are not currently under a tornado watch, or else I would have it duly noted at the bottom. There is nothing crazy coming on, like no rotation or anything happening with this storm, but we do see right here that it's developing as it moves on. Down here in northern Texas, we can see a little bit of a storm here turning into a nice little supercell, earning itself a thunderstorm warning. If we come up to Wichita here, you can see that we have a nice little string of pearls happening. Now this can be dangerous for many reasons, and those of y'all that do track storms or, you know, remotely even have an understanding know that that's not really the best thing to have around. So anyways, storms are just now starting to move their way into the metro, probably just now starting to rain in Mustang. Nothing too crazy happening over... Really? Nothing too crazy happening over in, damn El Reno, though. So, yeah, I just lost track of everything I was trying to say. But anyways, we have a couple of storms developing in eastern Oklahoma. Nothing too big or too crazy, just a few pop-up showers. You might get some heavy rain involved with some of them, as you can see a little bit of red here. But the chances of them getting big in Oklahoma are kind of... They're there, but they're not really that high. Anyways, this is what we got going on, though. This is nothing too crazy. We do have a tornado warning in Indiana somewhere. So I just wanted to point that sucker out. So if you live in Indiana, you'll probably want to go to your local live stream and keep an update on it. Currently, though, there's just nothing too big, nothing too crazy happening, so I just want everybody to be aware of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the wind map. This is our current wind map right now, if you're curious. And if we come over to here, we can see what the lightning's going to look like, see how much electricity we're going to get in this bad boy. As you can see, we're going to get a pretty decent amount of fucking lightning. I mean, there's no taking that out of the picture. I mean, it's all there. It's all seen. You can see it for yourself. But yeah, there y'all go. We are definitely going to be getting rain here very soon, so just keep an eye out, and I will too. God damn it. Alright, folk, I just heard my first bit of thunder. This is gonna be a good one. It's coming in real nicely. Not too fast, not too shabby, not too slow. We do have a little guy over here in Purcell. Looks like he's succeeding a bit. Could be a radar glitch, but there is some red in it, which makes me assume that there could be some rain developing there. Yeah, if you live in Chickasha, you're probably just gonna get a little thunderstorm. If you live in Apache, you're probably just gonna get a little thunderstorm. Same with Anadarko. It'll probably not be till later tonight when y'all get your little lightning and thunderstorm show. So over here, we're going to take a look at Will Rogers World Airport. Currently, no rain has been detected over it, but that can always change. Currently, Yukon, you're probably getting a little bit of rain, but it's going to pass over for just a second until you get these bad boys back here in Hinton. The Hinton storm, that's what I'm going to call this little bad boy right here. He's going to end up being a pretty big boy too, probably bigger than the rest of these ones. He's been taking his time to develop, but he's taking energy from these bad boys down here. That could mean lighter showers for the Oklahoma City area, but if you live up in like Piedmont, Kingfisher, Guthrie, Langston, you're going to get slammed. In fact, right now, speaking of, Kingfisher is getting slammed, but it looks like they removed the thunderstorm warning for both storms. Meaning that it's probably not as electric as it was before. You're probably not going to get as a lot thunder and lightning as before. So just keep that in mind as we continue to move forward. And yeah. Sounds like the ice cream man finally figured out it's not Christmas. That's good. It took him long enough. Anyways. Alright, we're back. Gonna go ahead and get a quick little update. Currently, all the severe thunderstorm warnings that were heading to the metro are now dissipated and gone away. They're being really picky with this severe thunderstorm warning heading up towards Ponca City and Pawhuska. So if you live kind of off in this area, you know, it's probably just gonna be a normal thunderstorm by the time it gets to you. Anyways, southern Kansas, we have just some small storms, but this is known as a string of pearls, so there's that to keep in mind. If we go down to the Lubbock radar, as you can see, the supercell got pretty decently sized and got thunderstorm warned, but he's got a buddy with him now. So now we got two of them causing a rampage in Texas right now. Currently, that's really all we got going on in the places I'm covering. We do have a tornado warnings in Illinois, or Indiana. It's one of the two. It's been real fussy up there recently, so I'm not sure they really know exactly what they're wanting to do with those, but there it is, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's take a look at our lightning. Since it is thunderstorm, there's gonna be lightning, lots of it. We were experiencing some pretty huge strikes, still kind of are, it looks like. What is this intensity? Our highest intensity so far being, okay, so this is just, 153. So now, I was just about to say our highest intensity being 130, well, now we got 153. So we got some pretty big lightning strikes and some pretty big thunder happening out there, man. It's gonna be loud, but don't let the loudness scare you, because there's really not much happening. We got another pretty big strike up here in the north. Let's see here. Intensity 110. Yeah, nothing that's gonna be too crazy. Rain is being very, very hesitant with moving into the metro. If y'all couldn't have already could tell. This is what our wind map looks like. If you're curious on what the wind's doing, There you go. You get a visual description of what the wind's doing. Back to our radar. We're going to take one more look. Let's see what we got going on here. Still really the same as when I left it. So there's that. Looks like we did have somebody in the stream for a second, but it lied to me. But that's what's new with that, you know what I mean? I'm not unmuted. My dumbass self. Oh boy, don't you dare start lagging on me. Oh god. We got a slight delay on the face cam. Actually, it's starting to get a little worse. I'm trying to think, how can I fix it from here? Can I? Oh. It might have fixed itself. Maybe we'll just do that, you know? And press OK. There we go. That should honestly prevent all future delays, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I'll keep it like that for the rest of the stream. See how it works out. Anyways, quick little update. Nothing too crazy happening. Rain should be moving into the metro if it hasn't already. So you should be seeing some light sprinkles right now if you live in Yukon, Bethany, Mustang, or even Minko or Tuttle. So you should be seeing just some slight rain. Same with you folks up in Edmond. You're going to get a little pause though, and then you're going to get a little bit more sprinkles into the heavy weather. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and change to microphone. To the good old phone mic. Woohoo! Everyone loves the phone mic. Anyways, why are we doing this, you may be asking? Well, we're going to go take a look from where I'm at. I did this last time, and it turned out pretty damn cool. Pretty damn fun. The only problem is this time, well, I was going to say it's this time my phone's almost dead, but the boy kind of kept control of that. You feel me? The boy kind of kept control of that. So here's what we're going to do. Flip this fucking thing around. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I hope. On that note, let's get the fuck up out of here and take a quick look outside. Still pretty humid. I'm feeling a little bit of moisture in the air though. Nothing too crazy. We're gonna go ahead and flip this around so that I can hold it the way I usually do. We do got a little bit of wind, nothing too crazy. And we're gonna go ahead and get some pretty good shots of the sky. So that's always good. Look at the dokie, y'all. Look at the dokie. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a quick little look-see out here, y'all. What do you think? What do y'all think? See, we got a little bit of rain building up on the ground, not too much. I can't go too far from the house. What am I doing? I'm gonna run out of Wi-Fi. Or not run out, but not have any Wi-Fi. Alright, here's a pretty decent view of what we got going on. You can see it moving in. You can see the bigger, more heftier clouds that are lower over off in the distance. Those are going to be your main thunderstorm creators. But yeah, up over here, you can see this is your slight rain. This is your little drizzle. These suckers can grow into something big, but that'll probably be past us, past the metro. So there's that always to keep in mind. So here y'all go. Here's y'all a nice little look outside. There's a guy on a bike. And yeah, beautiful day. Beautiful day. Typical day. So, as we come off over here, you can see we got a little bit of pretty accumulated clouds, but nothing too crazy. This is really the main look of the day, right off over here. Let me go ahead and zoom in one more time for y'all. Right there. That bad boy right there, he's building up a lot of rain. Let me tell you. He's building up a lot of rain. This guy up here, nothing. That guy right there, nothing. He's got nothing on big boy down there. Look how dark it is. You can't even see the sun. But yeah. To give you an idea of the sprinkling right now, y'all can see that up on the truck. There's that. But yeah. That's basically really all we have for today. Nothing crazy at all. Just a nice little rainstorm. Moving on into the metro. So we probably won't be covering this one for very long, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get something probably later tonight. It won't be as eventful as last stream, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes that's better for the metro, better for everyone. So yeah, there you go. There's some zoomed in shots of everything. We're gonna go ahead and head on back. Ooh, let's not do that. We're gonna go ahead and head on back in here in a second. I did see a little flash of lightning, so of course you know me. I'm gonna get that on camera, get that on the stream for everybody. But aside from that, I'm not really. A slight bit of thunder. You probably couldn't even hear it on the phone. Anyways, folks. I'm sure y'all are going crazy right now. But we're alright. We got a pretty decent amount of stuff going on. This bad boy up here has been moving along pretty damn well. He isn't really hesitating, is he? This bad boy down here, this guy, he's got a bunch of fucking rain going at him. So keep in mind that area a little bit to the south is going to be a little bit active compared to, say, you know, what's already moving into the south. So yeah, there y'all go. There's y'all little weather coverage. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. go ahead and get it back up into the setup so everybody can go ahead and see what we got going on. But yeah, let's hook y'all back up. You can play to the jokey. Anyways, we'll come back out when it's raining. Thought it would by now. Thought we would get the start of it, but I guess not. And Chai, y'all look, he got me fucked up if I'm gonna set my camera back up. No sir, me. Don't feel like it. Alright, we're back in this. Get this going. Alright. Let's do a quick little look at what's going on everywhere. See if we got anything to be concerned about. Honestly, it don't look like it, so let's go ahead and let y'all see real quick. Nothing really to worry about. It just looks like it's gonna be a lot of rain. This bad boy up here is the only thing that's really keeping me streaming is this severe thunderstorm up in under Ponca City. So, you know, gotta watch that sucker. We may go back live whenever these storms down in Texas come in, because there's no telling what these supercells may do. But honestly, guys, aside from that, we're not gonna get nothing too crazy. Okay? We're not getting nothing too crazy. We're not gonna get any. I want to say we're not gonna get any tornadoes. Okay. And I mean, there's a big chance that. No. You're gonna get lightning. You're gonna get thunder. You're gonna get all that. So. Yeah. I just thought I'd let everybody know that. Let's go back up over to our radar. Take a look at the wind. Everybody likes their wind, right? My bad, we went to the wrong thing. Wind, wind, wind. Currently still says 17 miles per hour, 16, which is bullshit. But that's just for this area right now. At the moment, 118. We got two twin lightnings that both came out at 118 intensity. Ain't that something? Nothing too crazy, like I said. For those of y'all up in the north, I do want to say, y'all, wow. Wow. Look at that, boy. Oh boy, if y'all live in damn Dillon, Delvin, fucking South Perkin, Tremont, Mackinac, whatever. I don't really know these cities very well. Get in your safe spot. Just pre-get in that safe spot. That sucker. I mean, shoot, Delavan, really. Honestly. Because that sucker looks like he is, he's going to be hidden in between Delavan and Dillon. That is a pretty big boy circulating right there. I bet you the Dominator's on that sucker. We got multiple different rain showers, but mainly the tornado watch is up north, so what does that tell us? Unless all that starts to move south, we'll probably be damn good, honestly. So we'll be ending stream off soon as we can get some rain in the shot. Some rain and some lightning, possibly. Be amazing. But yeah. After that, honestly, there ain't no extreme weather. That's why it's an exclusive weather watch. I can't put extreme because if I did, I'd be lying, quite frankly. Anyways, honestly, that really concludes a lot of this. there's really not much more to go over. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. It's not like it's gonna develop into a tornado storm or tornado right now. But there's a pretty high chance, not high, moderate chance, slight chance that it can. And if this dang thunderstorm warning don't go away, look at it. It's already back. We got a new one. So yeah, we're gonna still be live for a while, it looks like, until we're cleared out of all the NSW or NWS reports. My bad, chat. Once we're all out of that for the area we're covering, then yeah, I'll probably just end the stream. Enjoy the rain, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be nothing too crazy. But yeah, guys. And nothing too crazy. I will always keep y'all updated though. I do want to also mention Tulsa. You are now also getting some pop-up showers. You're gonna get some pop-up showers up near Ulaga Lake. So yeah, I just want y'all to keep that in mind. You know, if you weren't expecting rain anytime soon, you're probably gonna get a couple of showers. It's gonna be like for like 5 minutes. I mean, those suckers are small. They're moving a little quicker than this storm. I will give them that. So, this storm has weakened dramatically. Look how much red is here now. Okay, and watch as it moves in. It just starts weakening. So we're probably not going to see any heavy rain move into the metro just yet. We're probably going to see some moderate rain, you know, judging by the more yellow than there is red. Now this little bad boy that's tailing behind him kind of broke off from, no, he's developing on his own. Alright, we got a new storm developing currently over Quartz Mountain State Park, Grand Tite, and Hobart. So you're going to be getting some fresh, nice, good rain. Hell yeah. Cowden, you're probably gonna go ahead and get you some rain here very soon. In fact, if not now. Colony, you're gonna be getting that storm too. Same with Eakley. So just keep that in mind. We also got a little guy down here too, it looks like. Currently still nothing severe, even though we do have what is it called? Severe thunderstorm warning. It's nothing to really worry about. This sucker's just pouring down a bunch of fucking rain. A lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. Unless you're out in the middle of the field by a tree. You should be fine. Like, let's be real. But yeah. Nothing too crazy, and we're gonna be able to live peacefully, not in fear of tornadoes. Not yet, of course. If you're living in the metro, I give it about 5 more minutes until that comes in. I'm gonna go ahead and just honestly call this stream off. Honestly, there really ain't much to cover from here. I just thought I'd give everybody an update. So, there's that. You got your little update, folk. Not gonna be too tornadic, not gonna be too severe, but if you see me back live, it got severe. It got bad. I will be watching. I will not let it go all, slide over my head and shit. I will watch every once in a while, see what we got going on. But right now, just thunderstorms, heavy rain, nothing that's gonna turn into a tornado, nothing that's gonna drive anybody out of the damn state. You know what I mean? I did have a stream up, damn it. But yeah, alright, is he still? Yeah, he's giving the little forecast. Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna have anything crazy happening to us, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hit that hit. Hell yeah. Arr. It's winter time. Oh. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Oh, wait, what? Winter? No. Uh-oh. No, it's not winter. It is? No, it's spring. Dude, I was gonna do a lot more winter streams, I had a whole winter setup and everything going, but, it is what it is. Anyways, we're gonna take one more, I keep saying that same line. We're gonna take another look at the storms we have. Like I said, we got some stuff developing, nothing that's going to be too severe at the moment. Like I said, if I go live again, it has gotten severe. We do have some rain, like I said, traveling into the metro in the next 5 minutes. You're definitely going to get that rain. We're going to move on up north. We have the severe thunderstorm warning for Pawnee, really, Watchcorn, Leela, Doga, and Ralston. So, not Ralston, my bad. You'll probably end up getting one though. Like I said, just looks like a lot of heavy rain, heavy winds, probably some nice little lightning. So, yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. This line of storm is just getting pretty big. We do got some stuff moving in from Texas, a couple supercells. Like I said, we have the original guy down here, and he ended up getting a buddy. I don't know if the third guy ended up getting thunderstorm warned. It don't look like he did yet. Yeah, no, he's dissipating too. So yeah, we got the Dimmissing Duo down here in Texas. That's really it. If we go to South Kansas, we got just one severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like it'll be heading. Oh well, no, they reissued it. Cedar Valley, Cloverdale, Center, Caneyville. That's really it. Longton, Elk Falls, Grafton, Sedan. You're probably gonna be getting some too. So yeah, the storm's moving a little slower than it was before. Just also want to mention that it's not like it's going in there any faster than it was. You're definitely going to be seeing some rain. You're definitely going to be seeing some thunder, some lightning, especially out of this bad boy down here that I'm circling with my mouse. Man, I ain't seen a storm have that much red all year so far. So we're going to have some nice rain out of it. So far though, nothing too crazy, nothing to worry about. Honestly, that concludes our exclusive Weather Watch. Thank you for anyone who had joined in, and thank you for anyone who watched this as a video. I don't don't know why you would, but if you just wanted to see what it was like, I guess so. I mean, anyways,